I think I sing a different song.
That was a completely different song. That was dun, 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 dun. That's like a hockey song.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. So you played hockey?
We're back.
For week 2.
I'm Steffi Drew.
Now I'm Young Wolfenstein.
So we just binge watched all of this week.
We just crushed this week.
Today.
Yeah, and how many hours that takes? 5, I guess.
What better way to spend your Friday than watch all of Love Island?
So we're going to break down this week, episode by episode, because we took notes, obviously.
We have notes again. And so we're just going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, end with today, have a couple thoughts, and then we're going on vacation.
Let's talk about Monday.
So Monday's episode, the recoupling had just happened.
Yep.
And I think the biggest thing that was happening in this episode was Weston's birthday.
Yeah, sure, but before it was Weston's birthday, Mallory made the stupid move.
Oh, true. Okay, so Mallory decided to be like, hey, let's just be friends. I'm not into you that way.
I might have said I was a sucker for a cowboy, but not really.
She was playing the game, but she couldn't follow through with playing the game.
No, I think she just doesn't know the game because she just basically put herself in harm's
But she realized
way.
later that she shot herself.
Yeah, like halfway through the episode, she was like, oh
shit. So then...
Anyways, then it was Weston's
birthday comes along.
Cowboy birthday party.
And for his birthday, he got 2 more girls.
That's a pretty good birthday.
That was a really good birthday.
It's not a bad birthday.
Also got a sick cake that both of us were...
That humongous Texas cake.
We were watching being like...
It was a really big cake.
I kind of want cake now.
So overall, I think Weston had a pretty good birthday.
Pretty good birthday. Also, so the boys also did a fake text.
Oh yeah, the fake text was
so now,
the first fake text I think I've ever seen on Love
Yeah,
Island.
I've never seen them do a fake text
and
prank.
It was a pretty good prank.
It was really funny.
And they even thought of some good hashtags.
But now every single time any text comes through, they don't believe that it's a new text.
It's a real text.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, biggest news on Monday was the bro bubble bath.
Oh.
Weston and who was it, Zach? 2 grown men, one pretty decent sized bathtub.
2 new girls, Kristen and Katrina. First impressions.
Yeah, I guess 2 new girls. Katrina, I think, I don't know, I like her better. She's bubbly.
Very bubbly. Got on well, kind of with everybody.
And Kristen just looked like,
Kristen seemed a little like standoffish and cold, but I feel like she just looks like the kind of girl that like you're like, oh, but she's really nice. She seems nice.
Oh, they're alright.
Yeah.
2 new girls.
2 new girls.
Let's stir the pot. As you see, or spill the tea.
Oh, no, that's not spilling the tea.
I'm so bad at this.
They were here to stir the pot.
They were here to stir.
We are spilling the tea about them.
We're spilling the tea about the pot. Got you. Confusing. Stay up to date with the lingo that the kids speak nowadays.
Yeah, we speak.
Now we're moving on to Taco Tuesday for real. So
yeah, I think so. I feel like this week Love Island is like fully like setting in. Like the new girls are coming in, and guys are generally more welcome when new dudes come in, I think. But then new girls come in, and the girls instantly are like, oh shit, competition.
Girls are vicious, man.
Yeah.
Girls are savage.
Girls can be catty, girls can be savage.
Bros are just stupid and silly.
And the girls were kind of realizing that like now they're in a vulnerable position with these new girls.
That's true.
So the girls got to know everybody a little bit.
Did they really have 2 minutes?
Well, they at least got to break the ice with
half
everybody.
of one of the, who was the kind of brought the sun? What date was that?
That was Yemen and Kristen.
That was Yemen.
Oh no.
It was somebody.
Was it?
I don't know. Just, let's spend
They were both blocking.
Let's spend half the date doing this. So I don't think anybody got to know anybody. Yeah, I'll talk about some stuff. Sure.
Yeah, but you kind of like break the ice with everybody.
I guess.
A
And
bit.
Katrina, her and Weston got along nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Katrina looked like she's kind of getting along with a couple people, but like I feel like
She gets along.
yeah, she's a bubbly person, but clearly her and Weston hit it off.
She ain't no Carl.
Oh,
Carlo's baby voice. Let's talk about
my
Carlo's baby.
God.
What is the voice?
How are things over there? I don't know, I'm scared.
Why?
I'm scared to notice anything.
I know.
Yeah.
Love me some Brazilian girls. They're all so cute and adorable.
Sassy, attitude, great.
But that voice, I feel like this is a very Brazilian girl voice.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, it's like a baby voice.
I know it's a baby voice, but I feel like Brazilians like to make funny voices.
It's probably the most, okay, I think we reacted the most to this moment.
Biggest moment of Love Island, any Love Island.
In any Love Island, we both collectively were like, hey! When we found out that Yaman is a Raptors fan.
Yeah, that's my boy. Let's go Raptors. So now he is obviously the coolest guy on the show.
A favorite.
He's my number one.
He has to be.
Don't mess with my man.
And he's still here.
I'm foreshadowing. They mess with my man.
Foreshadowing, he's still here.
That's okay, he's still here.
We've all seen the episode.
Let's go Raptors.
The new girls got to send 2 girls to the hideaway.
Oh yeah, they made
So
some
that
girl
they
chefs so
could
they could replace them.
Replace them.
We're gonna sleep in their beds, cuddle
That was
their
a little
mans.
savage.
Sure, it's a little
I
savage,
have not
but
seen that happen yet either.
that's the whole point of the show.
I mean, that is the whole point of
We
the
could
show.
call the show Savage Islands.
There's a lot of-
Savage Island.
Savage Island.
Ooh, Savage Island.
Tuesday was Savage Island.
Let's move on to Wednesday, everybody.
Hump
so,
Day
you know,
Wednesday.
it's classic Hump Day Wednesday. So, what do the Islanders get up to?
Ooh!
Oh, Yaman and Kristen, this is first note for Wednesday.
First note for
Which
Wednesday.
means it's obviously an epic thing that
It
happened.
was a very significant moment. Yaman and Kristen.
There was some spooning. Oh my god. Now, if we were in England, this would have been a talking point for
Yeah.
3 days.
That would be like an entire chat, a lads chat after the night happened.
That's like second base.
They'd
First
be like,
base is like you
so we spoon, and all the boys would be like,
oh, spooning! Second big deal, number 2, another recoupling. Guys pick. So now this is where Mallory was like, ah, damn. Did I mess this up?
And,
I messed this up. She could have played the game. She could have
She
strung
could've
poor
played the
Western
game.
along. Now, I'm not saying to do that. That might have been the wrong move. But she might have still been there.
I think the guys made the right choice.
Yeah, they made the
Because
right
I feel like they were following their hearts.
They're following their hearts.
Following their hearts. Because it's Love Island.
Yeah.
But Mallory, I just find it funny when girls get all petty and they get all upset.
And that's not really my friend. My friend would have kept me along.
He clearly didn't value our friendship. And girl, this is not Friendship Island.
You said it. You said it. But what was she expecting? Oh, like he's gonna keep me here, and
So
then as
that
soon
I
as the
can
next
find
dude
someone,
comes in,
and
I'm
then
gonna
mug
dump
him off in the next one. Like, no.
Muggy. And then Alana went home as well. Sadness, but I don't think her and Yaman, she was obviously not a Raptors fan, so he was like,
Clearly
"You
not.
gotta get out of here." She was like, "Yo, KD was," and I was like, "Come on, chill out."
She was nice. She was cute. They clearly
Different
had an
places in their
initial
life. They were in different
Yeah,
places.
but
in their life.
they weren't really meant to. They didn't have the spark. We are inside the
It
views.
isn't Friendship Island. It's not Friendship Island. We already talked about
You
that.
get in those feels.
No, I'm in this. It's not Friendship Island. Let's talk about Winston, though. First of all,
I
Winston.
mean, there wasn't really much in this episode aside from
except
just
a
getting a
little
text.
wink. You got a little wink.
I got a text!
He was like, "Yo, girl." Who did he invite out again?
Kira.
Kira. He's like, "Yo."
Alana was gone.
No, Alana was gone.
Literally, right after the girls get booted out, surprise!
And then Kira gets all shaky, and she's got like shaky syndrome. She's always shaky.
She shakes a
She
lot.
gets really nervous.
I don't know.
So now we're, moving on to the second half of the week, Thursday. Thursday was obviously an epic night.
So Kira did go on a date.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she starts the day with Winston. They sit and they talk.
She comes back
Not
and she's
really
like,
into him.
oh, I just want to hang out with you, Cashel. But then all of a sudden, Cashel's starting to show colors that maybe he's not entirely on the same page. Because, she's not moving at the pace that he wants to move.
Yeah, but yeah, sure.
So
'Cause
they're
he's all
doing this.
Yeah, but it's not even that. I think Cashel, I don't buy his shtick. He wants to move at a faster pace because he wants to get some action going, you know, have a little fun. He's all lovey-dovey, but he also, like, literally every girl that walks in the village, he's kind of like, yeah, you know, but I'll talk to her because,
No, 100%.
You know.
He is, like, here to play.
So that's not because he's like,
Okay.
I want to move her in the relationship along faster because I like her so much. It's just like he wants to get some hanky-panky.
He just wants some
Oh, come on, look at, he's Moondog, yo, free love, baby. I just wanna have some fun. Sorry, Cormac, I don't know if this is the appropriate episode from when Cormac said this, but he made a comment this week. He's like, yeah, she wants me to open, Carl, yeah, this is probably the episode, right? Carl wants me to open up, but he's like, I can't open up until I, like, basically he's like, I can't open up till we, like, bone down first.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
He was like, sex is big for me, so first I gotta have sex with her, and then I can maybe feel how I feel. Up. Like, I mean, respect if that's, you know, how you live your life. I mean, that's, you know, you don't want to start feeling for someone and then find out she sucks in bed.
True.
But I feel like Cara's got a little salsa in her hips, so like she probably.
You think that if they hooked up and he got.
You're like, oh shit, yeah, I like her.
Then you think he would open up his heart?
I
If she opened up her legs, then he would open up his heart?
Apparently. The stripper dance, heart rate
They did the
monitor
stripper dance, which they just did last week.
Yeah.
On Love Island UK.
So, you know, great idea, both times.
They didn't commit as much on this one as they did on Love Island UK.
The Brits got a little
I feel
more,
like they were a lot more like PG. I mean, they were both pretty
PG.
PG.
Well, Europeans are usually a little bit more open than Americans, but being a little bit more scandalous.
Yeah.
Even though.
But
like,
it didn't show.
Even though asking someone to be your girlfriend in England is apparently like proposing.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Oh my god. But anyways.
But yeah, no, so
pretty
it was pretty PG. Like, I don't know if they did dance on everyone, but it definitely didn't show that, like, each person danced on every person.
Yeah, I mean, other than Carl, like,
Maybe
coming
that
in
was
there scaring the crap out of everybody with her, like, craziness.
But yeah, it's always a fun one and funny one to watch. Oh, one thing I was super excited for about Love Island USA was the fact that we got to vote and we missed the voting window. So...
Well, you work every night, so...
Yeah, I'm working a lot of nights. So if I would have been smart and looked at the app literally last night, right after the show, I would have done it and I could have voted, but I didn't. If you would have voted, who would have you voted for? Most compatible couple.
Most compatible couple would be Zach and Elizabeth. Because they're obviously the most compatible couple. Because they're so cute together. Oh my god, they're so cute.
Yeah. Them and Dylan and Alexandra.
Yeah, Dylan and Alexandra work together too. Toss up one or two, but Zach and Elizabeth have been together longer, so I feel like they're more compatible. Because you're just so cute. I just like them so much. I just want to squeeze their cheeks. So that brings us to Friday, right?
Brings us to Friday.
And the public voted.
Today. Well, they voted last night.
They voted last night.
The results were in today.
The results were in today. And the bottom two couples were?
Yeaman and Kristen.
Yeaman and Kristen.
And Carol and Cormac.
Yeah, I mean, pretty obvious.
That was pretty obvious. They were both, Carol and Cormac, they were just not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah.
And Yeaman and Kristen were super new.
Super new. And then, so the twist is, in walks, what's her face?
Ariel, you really need to remember this.
Ariel Vandenberg. I remember that name. Vandenberg.
Once you remember her first name.
Sure. Then in walks Ariel Vandenberg, and I was just like, oh, those legs. Because there's a gratuitous leg shot. But she got her strut down.
Yeah.
And then she's like, all right, these are the bottom two couples, and now it's up to you, the fellow Islanders, which is like, I love the savage twist, and they always make these people
they always
kick
make
their
the
friends out.
Islanders pick who they're gonna send off.
But instead of sending off one couple, they decided you get to save one person from each couple, which is extra savage, because then obviously you're breaking up a couple.
Yeah,
and then
you're
Yemen
breaking up
and,
both couples, for sure.
Well, yeah, you're breaking up both couples, but then like Caro and Cormac weren't really a couple, right?
But Yeaman and Kristen were.
They
and
were.
That was harsh.
Yeah, so they're like, yo, we're gonna save Yemen because he deserves to find love, but then we're gonna kick out the girl that he's really vibing with that he actually kind of likes. So, you know, that doesn't really make any sense. But it makes for
very
good TV.
counterproductive.
Yeah.
But that was
Yemen
also
cried, which was mean because he's my boy, Raptors fan. Let's go Yemen. And Carl cried because she was so happy that she got to stay.
She got to stay.
And
Everybody
Cormac was
crying.
like, finally I can get out of here and start sleeping with girls so I can open up my heart again. And then, what was the last
He
one?
really just wants to open up his heart.
Yeah, and then Kristen, she was mad
upset.
because she had to go home and she hadn't worn all her bikinis yet. And she was like, that's not fair, I just got here.
Who are you, the narrator?
Yeah. And so in that case, she was like, I'm bummed. But I don't know if she was bummed because it was like, oh my god, I finally found a guy that she liked. Because like she obviously liked him a little bit, but I think he
it was
liked
still
her
really
more than she
early.
likes him. Because like she had awkward kisses and she's like, I don't know about this
she
guy.
wasn't into that kid.
His little bite nibbling on each lips. Now, if you master that technique, sir, it works. But until then, just keep working at it. So I think she was more bummed because she didn't get to stay in Fiji.
She didn't really have a chance to explore anything. So
whatever, I wasn't buying what she was throwing down. Nah, she just seemed like so.
Well, your boy's still in the house.
My boy's still in the house. That's all that matters. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah.
Man, let's go Raptors. Oh, wait a second. No, we didn't, because then they tease what's coming up next week. Now,
Yeah, this is okay.
I earlier was wondering, are we going to get a Castle Amor in Fiji? Like, do they have such a thing? And since they're in Fiji and it's not really a Spanish-speaking country, then I doubt there's a place called Castle Amor. But in that case, they bring in, what would they call this? They brought in
the Love Liner.
the Love Liner. In comes the Love Liner. What does this
Sneak
mean?
peek to next week. Love Liner.
What does this mean? What is the Love Liner? It's obviously full of...
Who's gonna...
Yeah, there's a lot of hot
who are
boys
they
and hot
bringing
girls
in,
coming
and who
in.
will they be sending out after?
So they're obviously offloading a bunch of boys and girls. They're gonna shake some things up. They're gonna recouple and all those
And send some back
losers
home on the Love Liner.
At that point, we won't have the Love Liner anymore.
It'll
It'll be the
Sad
Heartbreak
Liner.
Cruise.
Heartbreak. I was gonna say hotel, but...
Heartbreak Flotel.
Oh!
So that wraps it up for week number 2.
Week 2 is all wrapped
of
up.
Love Island. It's it was a good week. Some stirring the pot, some new boys, some
Love
new girls.
Island USA is fully settled. Like they've figured it out.
They got
Everybody's
their formula,
a lot more comfortable.
everybody's into it. The narration has gotten even more sarcastic.
Yeah, we're pretty into the
So that's
narrator
good.
now.
You just gotta tell us your name so we can give you shout outs. Hashtag.
Clearly
Love
don't read the
Island.
credits.
No, don't read the credits.
Alright, that is it. That is all. We are going on vacation. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys and talk about next week with you.
When I will be 50% more tan. Bye!
See ya!